Para você que vive pedindo treino de atleta, treino do Cbum na tela, mas antes, deixe seu like e se inscreva no nosso canal, que é tudo de graça, e vem comigo. Beleza, agora uma panturrilha sentado, beleza. Não tem segredo nenhum, ele fez o treino quase inteiro de meia, né?
It's interesting about how you define champion too.
Interessante saber como você define campeão. Beleza.
Like I had to think about it like a year ago. I was like, do I want to be the richest man in the world? And I was like, no, I don't think that's my goal. So then I
was just going to ask you that when we were talking about different objectives, different realities. What is yours?
Honestly, it's I want to.
Is it just be rich as possible?
No. It's not. I see wealth as a measure of my personal growth.
Yeah.
Because I see entrepreneurship as.
Eu vejo a riqueza como medida do meu crescimento pessoal.
The most quantitative path of personal development, but to the point we're making about like whether it's more I want to be the richest man that Alex can become, not the richest man in the world. Now if that happens to become the richest man in the world, cool, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
But me measuring my wealth against other people's is not the right game for me.
Yeah.
But me measuring my wealth against what I believe I can create is a game that I can compete in and will always try to compete in. And so me seeing, like, a really hard thing for me was when we sold Gym Launch, my monthly cash flow, because I was an owner, went to zero. And I was like, that's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, all of a sudden, even though I had a bunch of cash in the bank account, I felt poorer. So I was like, okay, this is weird.
Foi o que ele falou aí, ó. Ele teve que passar para frente ali a academia para fazer um fluxo de caixa. Ele se viu com dinheiro, porém sem academia na época. Então não gostou tanto, por mais que ele tivesse dinheiro. Papo reto.
And so I had to like recalibrate. And that's why I had this year where I started making content about like the meaning of money and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's when I had to redefine like where am I the most, where do I grow the most? I grow the most when I work hard on things worth doing. And so then it was like, how do I orient my life in a way that I maximize the amount of hard work I do on things worth doing? And then once I saw what those days looked like, I had a mentor of mine, my first boss ever, who said I'd had like a really good week. And I was like, that was like probably one of the best weeks I've had in my life. And she was like, not a profound person. She was like, I'm pretty sure the secret of life is living as many of those days in a row as you can.
Yeah.
And it was such a tactical, like I was like, so that's what I'll do. I'll try and think, what are the days that I do my best, and how do I live that day as many times in a row as I can? And that's pretty much just the path I've been on, and the stuff that has occurred. But that's at least how I think about it.
And your path of feeling like best days are wealth building. For our personal wealth building, not like for yourself, but your own goals.
It's usually me creating stuff. And so like my art happens to be business related. So like I draw, like my books are picture books. I draw pics about business. I write books about business. I make videos about business. I make podcasts about business. Like it's just all I think about.
Yeah.
And so like if I happen to do that about like electric cars, no one would care. They'd be like, oh, he's passionate about it. It's just that I happen to be passionate about something that makes money.
Yeah.
But it's all I think about. I almost am more interested in business than I am doing business.
Yeah.
Like my days, I only do business hardcore 1 to 2 days a week. The rest of my days are making things that help other people do business. I saw that. But like me, like doing this, is this doing business? I mean, we make media.
Yeah.
You know, but like also me working out with people that I care about, that I enjoy, is on my list of things that I do on my best days.
That you enjoy, yeah.
And so
treinar com pessoas que eu gosto está na lista dos meus best days.
There's just so many opinions out there of like what's right to the world rather than to themselves. Like you said, what's like a champion, I had this thing when I was young. I always talk about champion mentality, and I had no idea what it meant. And I began to define it, and now I need to consistently reiterate that it's my definition
of what a champion is.
What is a champion to me? Is that the true only thing that a champion does is they make their own rules because they don't give a fuck what other people think. They just do whatever they want.
I agree.
Doesn't mean I'm winning. Doesn't mean nothing. It just means I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, and I'm doing it the best I can.
And so, like for example, if they change the rules of the game for you, that in order to win, you had to, I don't know, fucking kill your liver, something. No, I'm just being, like whatever. then you would have to make the decision, do I want to win by their rules or do I want to win by mine?
Exactly. And I would leave.
Right. And so I think that is the difference between a champion who wins for the approval and a champion who wins for themselves.
Yeah.
Is that if they change the rules, if your vision of what a champion is no longer aligns with the third party approval, then you don't do it. You don't play. And I think there's a lot of wisdom in choosing what games to play.
For sure. Not feeling like you have to. I never want to feel like I have to.
Oh, dude, my number one rule in life. Like, I'll do everything in the world to not have to do anything.
Feito, mais uma panturrilha ali, vambora.
Let's have an extra ISO hold. So how's being a dad, dude?
It's good. It's chaos.
Tá sendo
It's good. It's chaos. It's
Good
up
for
and down.
bodybuilding, right? Good for sleeping.
caos.
For bodybuilding, but
É, não dá pra dormir, né,
I'm going up at
Cbum?
night now, which is like
Oh, good.
the biggest cheat code, man. Like, fuck. And Courtney's my wife is a saint, so she handles like the hard part of it.
Courtney é uma esposa, é uma santa.
She's
Ela
not competing
lida com a
anymore?
parte mais
No,
difícil.
She stopped in 2016.
Imagina.
Oh, okay. I thought she was. Okay. Got it.
No, she won the Olympia in 2016, and then she kind of had some health issues, and then just was like,
So your
fuck it.
kids are a champion breeding stock.
Yeah, they are. If
Well-
they choose to be.
Layla deadlifted 315 for reps in the little gym. So I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's
My
the
real
person-
genetics all went to my sister too. She got better genetics than me. She was like Layla, just fucking. She would train for like 3 months a year and then made it to the Olympia.
Did
just
she?
like. I know. I'm already like thinking of like what kind of, like when I retire, I want to be able to like do more athletic shit. I'm like, I'm gonna put my daughter in like tennis or like this, that, like shit I want to play with her and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Quando eu me aposentar,
You
quero
good on
pôr
this?
minha filha
Do
no
one more.
tênis.
My cats are gonna. I already know they're gonna be just cooked.
All right.
Que isso,
Sorry,
Cbum.
Daniel. I know you wanted the shot. Here's
Ó,
the shot. Still got it.
pega a panturra.
Give you a lefty.
Mais uma de panturrilha ali. Confesso que essa máquina eu nunca vi, tá? Vocês já viram essa máquina aí de panturrilha?
Nice.
Nunca vi.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I like to smoke those. Yeah, this also goes up too, so you can adjust the.
This
Yeah, so you can go up a little higher if you want. Because that was on Layla's setting.
feels good like that.
Yeah. Do you want to do something else? My legs are cooked, but I can do whatever. I'm with the champ, so.
I mean, you
Chega, né?
do a little quick quad extension, call it a day.
Okay.
Unless
yeah.
you're cooked.
No, no,
but
I can do quads.
Like 0 rest back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ih, rapaz, vai chamar na cadeira extensora também, então, hein? Então tá, ó. Então eles fizeram o aquecimento deles ali, puxando o carrinho. Fizeram mobilidade, mesa flexora. Também aqueceram ali também no agachamento no pêndulo. E depois fizeram o agachamento com peso búlgaro. Fizeram leg press. Questão ali da panturrilha. Sentada, outra máquina de panturrilha. Cadeira extensora, vambora. Beleza, vamos lá. Deixou o peso manter, extensão total. Bora. Sobe, sobe isso daí. Tá acabando, tá acabando. Beleza.
Like if I get on this thing, it just looks like a
Aumentando
little,
carga.
Just a little bounce.
little piston. I have a big lever on my lower back, so there's that. But in terms of leg range of motion, it's
Did you pull sumo or conventional?
sumo.
This guy.
I pulled conventional toe on my back, and I switched to sumo, and then I hurt my hips. Yeah, I was 100 pounds weaker on sumo than conventional, but I
You
caught
hurt
up, and then
Ainda dá
I could
tempo
do
de
so much more
contração lá
volume
em
on
cima.
sumo,
Yeah.
and so that kind of made up for it. But weirdly, my deadlift made its biggest gains. This is gonna sound insane. Doing one set of 20 a week.
Like your 1 rep max did?
Nice.